Hey guys, Cece back with another video, and today's video we are going to declutter some blushes and bronzers. So y'all know I enjoy doing declutters. I mostly enjoy them because my collection, it just gets out of hand and I need to reel it in at times. So today we're gonna do blushes and bronzers. I have really been able to keep my bronzer collection in check. Now this doesn't include face palettes. That will be in a separate video. These are strictly the blushes and bronzers that I keep in my blush and bronzer drawer and nothing else, just that, because I feel like face palettes are a whole different thing. They have blushes, they have bronzers, they have highlighters. Some I only love the highlighters, some I only love the blushes, some I only love the bronzers. So these are strictly the ones that I keep in my, like I said, right in my blush and bronzer drawer that I will pull out when I need them. Oh, I forgot to tell you guys, don't forget to subscribe if you have not, okay? Subscribe, click the notification bell, all that good stuff. Let's pause right here for the notification gang shout out. So today's notification gang shout out goes to Taiwan Brown. Thank you so much for being a loyal subscriber. I appreciate you being a part of the notification gang. And if you want to be a part of the hashtag notification gang and possibly get a shout out in my next video, then hashtag notification gang down below in the comment section and you may get a shout out. So you guys already know the deal. Before we start this video, pause it and let me know how many bronzers you think I have and how many blushes you think I have. I'm gonna tell you right now, I don't have that many bronzers. This is the bronzer section and I have 18. So if you get somewhere around there, good job. Blushes now, that's a different story. So let's go ahead and jump in. I really don't have a goal for bronzers because I have so little, so I may end up not giving up many at all. I know for a fact I'm not letting go of this Huda Beauty. This is the Tantour Contour and Bronzer Cream Bronzer. It is so good, y'all. This is like my favorite cream bronzer and I can't get it out. There we go. That's like my favorite cream bronzer. I absolutely love it. So definitely keeping that baby right there. I'm also going to keep this Pure Cosmetics bronzer because I talk about it so much. I really like that bronzer. It's such a good one. It's the matte bronzer dark in the shade bronzing. No. Yeah, it's the matte bronzer dark in the shade Bronzing Act. That's what it is. I'm also keeping these Fenty bronzers. I have two of them. These are the Fenty bronzers, one in Cocoa Naughty and one in Caramel Cutie. Both of those are staying with me because I am in love with them both. Alright, so y'all keep doing this and forgetting about my Project Pan bronzers. So I just added 2 more to the mix, so that leaves me with 20 bronzers and not 18. But both of these I'm keeping. This is the Too Faced Dark Chocolate Soleil bronzer. As you can see, I'm working on getting rid of that. And then I also have the CoverFX Monochromatic Bronzer Duo in Suntan Bronze. Really love that, so I'm keeping both of those. This I just got, I only used it I think once, and this is the Mented Cosmetics bronzing, what is this? The Season 1 Bronzer and Highlighter Duo, and I liked it. I didn't love it, I'm not gonna lie, so I've only used it once, so I think I'm gonna let this go. The Natasha Denona Contour Sculpting Powder. I love this bronzer, so I'll definitely keep that one. I'm also going to keep this Wet n Wild's Mega Glow Contouring Palette Contour. I thought I had 2 of these, but I don't know what I did with the other one. Okay, so how many bronzers did I just say I had? 20? I'm sorry, y'all. I got stuff in wrong places. So I actually have 21, 22, and 23. So we'll add those in the mix, okay? 23 bronzers, and I promise those are the last of them, okay? So another keeper is the Butter Bronzer by Physicians Formula. Such a good bronzer formula. I was told they have another one darker than this as well. This one is in the shade Endless Summer, and I love it. I also love this Bobbi Brown Bronzing Powder. Such a great bronzer. I've had this forever, but I'm not getting rid of that. I'm also keeping the Anastasia Beverly Hills. This is the bronzer in Cappuccino and the Hoola Toasted bronzer as well. You know what? I think I can go ahead and get rid of this Milani bronzer right here. This is the Sun Drenched Silky Matte Bronzing Powder. I never use this powder. It's damn near brand new, so I'm gonna let it go. I do have these two Wet n Wild Mega Glow contouring palettes. You guys know that these are like favorites of mine. I just absolutely love them. They're so amazing for the price. I have the one in Caramel Toffee, and then I also have this one in, it doesn't say the shade, but there are only 2 shades of it, and I have both. I have 2 Morphe bronzers here. One is this large one, which I've barely touched. This one's in the shade Phenom. I've barely touched this bronzer, y'all. And it's so big. I'm gonna let it go. I don't really use it, but I will keep this small one. This is the bronzer in Debutante. I don't mind having a small bronzer like this, so I will definitely keep that. I have the Kat Von D Shade and Light Contour. This is in the shade Levitation and Subconscious. Oh, that's really soft. That's really soft. I'm gonna keep that. The Revolution Pro Sculpt and Glow Contour and Highlighting Palette. I actually did really like this at a point in time, but I just feel like now I'm just not using it, and I'm not going to use it, so I'm going to let it go. Damn, y'all. What did I say I had? 24? I actually have 26 bronzers. I have 2 more cream bronzers. I promise this is it. So, yeah, I just found these 2, y'all. Okay, so for my cream bronzers, I have 6 of those, and this one is the Juvia's Place. This is the Shade Stick, I think it's called, in Benin. Mine is a little broken, but Benin or Benign or however you say it, looks like that. I then have the Jordana. This is the Sculpting, what do you call this? Sculpt and Go Creamy Contour Stick. And so I have that one. Those colors look pretty identical, actually. I have the KKW Beauty one. There's another. The Anastasia Beverly Hills. This is the the foundation stick in the shade Mink. Trestique. This is the Color and Contour Cheek Stick in the shade Brazilian Bronze. And then last but not least, I have the Morphe concealer in a deeper shade, and this one's in the shade C5.35. I know for a fact I can let go of this Morphe concealer. I can also let go of this, what is this? The foundation stick by Anastasia. I don't really use that. So that leaves me with these 4. I'm definitely keeping the KKW because I have not even tried it. I think I've tried it once maybe. So I need to keep that and try it out some more. I love the Jordana. I also love the Juvia's Place. Don't use this one as much, and I don't think I need the Trestique, so I'm going to let that go. So you guys, out of the 25 bronzers that we actually have versus 18, I am going to get rid of these 7 right here. These are just 7 that I don't really use, I don't really touch, and I'm gonna just let them go. There's no need to hold on to them, right? So yeah, so that leaves us with 18 bronzers, which still a lot of bronzers, but you know, what can you do? So I'm getting rid of the Morphe, the Revolution Pro, the Trestique, Anastasia Beverly Hills, Mented, Milani, and then also a Morphe concealer. Alright y'all, so your girl double and triple checked this time. Ain't not another blush nowhere else, alright? It's all right here. I double and triple checked. So how many blushes did you guys guess that I had, alright? I had 35. 35 blushes is what I have. And it's not that much more than the bronzers, but it's more. These are all the blushes that sit in my blush drawer. But again, I do have face palettes that have blushes incorporated in them, and that will be a separate declutter. So this is what sits in my blush drawer. This is what we're going to declutter. Let's get started. First things first, I think I only have this one e.l.f. blush. I want to keep it. This is the e.l.f. blush in Always Spicy. I think Andrea Renee got me buying this, so I'm definitely keeping that. It is such a nice blush. I'm also going to keep all of my NARS blushes. I have NARS Sin, NARS is Luster. Is that what this is? Yep, Luster. NARS Orgasm, which is like old as dirt, but I'm keeping it. And then I have NARS Dolce Vita. I thought I had another NARS. I guess I don't. So I just have those 4, and I'm keeping all 4 of them. I can let go of this Sephora blush. This one's in the shade Too Hot, and it is orange. I've never even touched it until just now when I just dug my nail into it, but I'm gonna let that go. I'm not gonna wear that shade of blush. I'm also gonna let go of this CYO blush. This is the powder blush in Strong Words, and I have so many blushes that look this color. There's no need to keep it. I do want to keep both of these too. These are the Wet n Wild blushes in Mellow Wine and Heather Silk. These are really pretty blushes. They're really pigmented, and y'all know Wet n Wild is super affordable, so we're going to keep those. Here's the Makeup Revolution matte blush. This isn't even open. This one is in the shade New Rules. Definitely gonna let this go. This will probably pop up on Poshmark. Oh, I just love this blush. This is the Laura Geller Blush and Brighten in Apricot Berry. It's actually broken, but I still use it, and I'm still keeping it. I got rid of all my MAC blushes too, except for these 2. This one's in the shade Make You Mine, which is one of my favorite blushes ever. And then this one is in the shade Diva Don't Care. And I actually just got this one during the Boxy pop-up, so I'm gonna keep both of those. Of course, y'all know I'm keeping this Makeup Shayla in ColourPop blush. This is the Under Construction blush. Well, the Under Construction, this was the collection in the shade Construct. I use this blush all the time. It's just my favorite blush ever. So I'm keeping that. I'm keeping these 2 Patrick Ta blushes as well. Showed you guys these a million times, and I love them. What else do we have here? Oh, I have one more MAC blush. This is Lovejoy. I also really like this one, so I'm going to keep that. I can't let go of this Sigma blush though. This is, first of all, these blushes are amazing. I love, love, love them. But this is just a baby doll pink color that I probably will never use. I'm not a big fan of baby doll pink colors, so I'm going to let this go. But Sigma has some really great blushes, and I also have a discount code. If you guys ever shop on their website, you can save 10%. Here's a little tiny blush palette. This one's in a blush trio from Anastasia in the shade Berry Adore. One of my favorite blush trios ever. So that one stays with me, along with this Morphe. Where's this one? This one's Pop of Fuchsia. So I have Pop of Fuchsia, and then I have this one in Pop of Poppy, right? Yeah. I always use Pop of Poppy. Never really reach for Pop of Fuchsia. So let's keep Pop of Poppy. Let's get rid of the Fuchsia. Here's a blush palette from e.l.f. This is their blush palette in dark. And I like the idea of having e.l.f. blushes on hand, a little palette in case I'm doing an inexpensive makeup tutorial or something like that. So I do want to keep that. So I'm definitely keeping these Milani blushes. This one's in the shade Berry Amore. This one actually reminds me of the MAC Lovejoy. Let me see. Lovejoy is a little deeper. I feel like I use this one more than I use Lovejoy though. So let's get rid of the Lovejoy and let's keep the Milani. I'm also keeping this one. This is in Luminoso. This is like the iconic Milani blush. So we can keep her as well. What else do we have here? This Go-Go Tint by Benefit. I think I got this in like an Ipsy box. I'm never going to use this. I can get rid of it. Oh, definitely keeping this Buxom Wanderlust. This is the primer infused blush. I love this blush so much. I got it around Christmas time, and I mean, I'm in love with it. I also love the CoverFX. This is the monochromatic blush duo in Spiced Cinnamon. It's just really pretty. Like, what? How do you not like that blush color? It's so gorgeous. Just a few left. I have the Rimmel Maxi Blush. I do love this blush formula, and it's a color that I don't really have in any of the ones that I kept, so I'm going to keep that. Let me see. This is the Gigi Gorgeous. This blush duo was really pretty. I got this in, what, an Ipsy bag? That's kind of light skin for me. Okay, I can let it go. That's not as pretty as I thought. Look what we got here. ColourPop Blush Stick. I do want to keep this. This is in the shade 25-8. and it's really, really pretty. It's just a cream blush, and it's the only one that I have, so I might as well keep it for now. Yeah, that's cute. Kat Von D, I've been in love with this blush for a very long time. This is the blush shade in Heartogram, and I mean, it's like the perfect fall blush color. Ciate London, did I buy this? This is the Marbled Light Blush in the shade Dusk. I don't even know if I bought this or if this came in a box. Oh, that's pretty though. Oh yeah, we're keeping her. Tarte, we have the last 3 Tarte blushes. This one's in Blushing Bride. I remember loving this blush. This one's in Dazzled. I feel like these are the same colors that I have though that I keep keeping. This one is in Feisty. None of these are really speaking to me, to be quite honest. None of them. I'm gonna let all 3 go. So I started with 35 blushes. I have 11 sitting here in front of me. That leaves me with 24, which still a lot of blushes, but a lot better than obviously what I started with. So we're getting rid of 3 Tarte blushes. This Gigi Gorgeous Blush Duo, Makeup Revolution, Morphe, Sigma, MAC, I said matte, CYO, Sephora, and then also this Go-Go Tint by Benefit. So 11 blushes can leave my collection. I think we're doing pretty good, you guys. I'm doing really good with the declutters. My makeup collection is just looking a lot better, a lot more organized, and I love that. So I think that's it. I hope you guys enjoyed this video and enjoy my declutters. If you do, please don't forget to give this video a thumbs up, and I will talk to you guys in the next one. Bye guys.